What if I told you that some people captured the final moments of their lives without knowing they were taking their last photo ever? A simple smile, a normal journey, a peaceful moment, and then they disappeared without a trace. Investigators later discovered these photographs while searching for answers hidden inside every detail. Some images showed strange shadows, unknown figures, and clues that still confuse experts today. Were these just coincidences? Or did these final photos capture something nobody was supposed to see? Today, we uncover the mysterious last images. Lynn history. Investigators have discovered hundreds of cameras belonging to missing people. Most contained ordinary memories like birthdays, vacations, road trips, and happy moments. But sometimes the very last photo raises more questions than answers. Imagine taking a picture without knowing it will become the final record of your existence. In many real investigations, detectives examined every tiny detail hidden inside those final images. A strange shadow, an unknown person, or an unexplained object. Details that nobody noticed until it was too late. Some experts believe these are only coincidences, while others think the truth was captured by the camera long before anyone realized something terrible was about to happen. Today, we're looking at several real mysteries where one final photograph became the biggest clue, and yet the mystery remains unsolved, left behind by people who vanished forever. February 1959. 9 experienced hikers entered the frozen Ural Mountains of Russia. They were young, skilled, and fully prepared for one of the toughest winter expeditions of their lives. Before reaching their final campsite, they stopped to take photographs, laughed, smiled, and continued walking into the endless snow, completely unaware that these would become the last known images of their lives. Weeks later, when the team failed to return, a massive search operation began. Rescuers finally discovered their abandoned tent, but something was terribly wrong. The tent had been cut open from the inside, as if the hikers had escaped in absolute panic. Their footprints led away into the freezing darkness. Some bodies were found in the snow, while others were discovered much farther away. Investigators searched every photograph recovered from the cameras. One image attracted special attention. It showed a dark, human-like shape standing in the distance. Was it another hiker, a trick of the light, or someone watching them from the mountain? Even after decades of investigations, scientists still debate exactly what happened that night. Avalanche, powerful winds, natural forces, or something no one has fully explained. The mountain kept its secret, and the final photographs remain one of the most haunting pieces of evidence ever discovered. But the next case is even stranger. This time, an entire family smiled for one final picture, and then vanished without leaving a single trace. In 1945, a quiet family living in West Virginia became part of one of America's strangest disappearance mysteries. The Sodder family was preparing for Christmas night when a devastating fire suddenly destroyed their home. After the fire was over, the parents expected to find the remains of their 5 missing children inside. But investigators discovered something shocking. There was no clear evidence that the children had died in the fire. The family refused to believe their children were gone. They noticed strange details that made the mystery even deeper. A neighbor claimed to have seen children near the house after the fire, and another person reported seeing a photograph of one of the missing children. Years later, the parents spent decades searching for answers. They placed a large billboard asking for information and continued investigating every possible clue. But the biggest question remained unanswered. What really happened to the Sodder children that night? Was it a tragic accident, or was there something hidden behind their disappearance? Even today, the case remains one of the most famous unsolved mysteries in American history. But disappearances are not always solved through photographs. Sometimes, the final clue is hidden in a place nobody expected to look. What if the greatest clue was hiding in plain sight, and millions of people looked at it without noticing? In several real missing person investigations, experts discovered strange details only after carefully studying the victims' final photographs. A shadow where no person should have been, a face reflected in a window, or footprints leading nowhere. Most of these details were eventually explained, but a few remain unsolved even today. Cameras capture a single moment in time, and sometimes that moment becomes the final chapter of someone's life. These photographs continue to raise questions that investigators still cannot answer with complete certainty. Were they simply ordinary coincidences, or did those final images preserve clues that nobody fully understood until it was too late? The truth may never be known, but somewhere in an old forgotten photograph, the answer could still be waiting. Every photograph tells a story, but sometimes it tells the last story. These real mysteries remind us that not every question has an answer, and not every disappearance can be explained. Maybe the biggest clue has been in front of us all along, hidden inside one final picture. You enjoy real mysteries, hidden history, and unexplained cases? Subscribe now, because the next mystery is even darker and even harder to explain. Next video teaser, next episode, the hotel room that doesn't exist, but people keep finding it.